bad. I'm warning you.
Bloody bum!
Nowadays, one note, one word's enough.
Truth is, we're already...
So...
Got a request. Need to borrow one of...
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's a...
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Au revoir.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it.
Él me está
Did
viendo,
you see
no.
those poor wretches who fled Bella?
You like the man to
Truth is, we're already dependent on the blood.
Whoa!
Cámara.
What?
Ah, no te olvides. No se ven los mensajes.
Lay me there with a barrel of beer and a cup in my hand. Oh.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
This could actually work.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here. And your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse, now.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
What? Lost your nerve? Shit.
You're better than I thought.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
Not good.
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Bien pirata esa madre. Tengo que ir a cortarme el pelito. Guacha, La otra vez me la corté. Ahora aguanto. Estaba por aquí. Por ahí.
I'm running out of patience.
Don't drink all I had.
Power of the eternal fire.
Who started this? What got so fucked up one? Blood fight. Oh, welcome back to you. Satisfied?
Give me a haircut. Long it. So long.
Watch it, Tran. They'll be glad to not just stop. Even the rain smells like piss in this town.
Bam, ram. Watch it, Graham. Ram. Bam, ram.
Greetings.
What makes you think?
Tain't a man that don't from time to time. And you don't look...
Just so happens I'm doing fine at the moment.
Then maybe you'd like a look at what the...
Show me what you have. Been a loan shark long?
Aye.
So you helped your dad, took it...
Nah. My own father left me here in pawn and never did redeem me.
So long.
Welcome. What can I get the honourable gentleman? New Poo Lanes, perchance? I've not got a true pair, but they'll be the same size.
Fine. Show me what you got.
So, what don't I got? Something for everyone.
Mande. Pues.
Thanks.
Come again.
Look, look!
Fall upon your knees before the infernal.
Walk over the library. Back and back. Vile times when
This is scandalous. You make a fine day. The fruit on my cart.
Be gone with you! Nowadays,
I'm a law-abiding citizen. Human ancestry. The butcher of Flabberkin.
Ah, me conocen.
She casts no spells. On my honour.
an elf's honor worth
Wild hunt take the wall. What are you doing? Not enough time already. Just...
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice soon as we... Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Get up.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much... He's doing this for you, clearly.
Both our lives have revolved around the stage.
A wonderful choice, gentlemen. You're done lolling.
Well, well. Guess...
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now.
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches...
We talking about the same dandelion?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well,
He said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion.
You're a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Finally, someone talk.
Just get off my back. The eternal fire will guide us.
Polly, everything all right?
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreo. Hold on.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to work.
Priscilla started worrying about...
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let...
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got...
No idea.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare...
Fine. Let's...
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here. Ah, the key.
Whoa! What the devil's it?
Watch it, and leave the...
What the... She's...
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not...
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is...
Shove your excuses up your ass.
Ask nicely, but you just wouldn't listen.
Stay out of this, freak, before this ends.
Gentlemen, please.
There it is.
You scared? Yeah, that's it. Is she? Kill him.
Sorry, dear.
You know, maybe it's for the best. I felt no pity, no remorse as I watched...
You're not mad?
No. Grateful. I believe I'm ready to try something new.
Excellent. Then I'll see you at...
We should get back.
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago.
I'll go see Rot.
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
See you soon.
There must be order.
Oh! Ah!
God, the Reapers come through.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf. Didn't you hear me?
And here I thought we'd resolve this
You'll regret
What? Lost your nerve? on, come closer.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle Bud Estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that...
Scandalous. Letting such miscreants into the city.
There must be order.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox goods.
Want a hug?
Faster.
Oh! Quite well, Rotlick. Seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist.
Dandelion.
Oh, yes. You tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas,
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance.
What's the...
We've had a spell of bad luck lately.
Let's do this.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from...
I'll bring them to the road.
Fine. See...
Ah!
Damage.
Oh, fuck, don't rightly know.
I serve the eternal fire.
Where you going?
Grand dining tonight.
We start in G major, and...
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Priscilla picked them.
Well, I must admit, you have great taste. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself go.
So it's true. The woman's been...
Master Dandelion! Priscilla!
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been...
Attacked? She's...
Of course. Let's go.
Gods.
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical.
Relative? No.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am your...
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week...
No harm? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you. Find him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what...
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this...
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can...
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive med...
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm getting...
We can discuss this en route.
Mm-hmm. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobrex. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custodian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Damn.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either
Look at his hands. These welts.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through...
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Or... See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Yeah, apologies. We surgeons...
Mm-hmm. And a his genitals.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation.
We'll see.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No...
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's protect...
All right. Think...
Enlighten me, please, because I've still...
No motive to speak of. Murderer's mad, plain and simple.
Unfortunate. Such individuals are hardest to catch.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his...
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted.
A student. Lifelong learner.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for...
Woodcarver's body.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're
out of the question.
As your reverence wishes.
Why do you cover for us?
Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn it?
Thank you.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with this subject. What's your connection to...
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who...
As do I. At the hospital.
And I'll keep my eye on... Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian? Oh, yeah, I remember. No.
You search Fabian?
Whoa, cost an eye in his...
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax...
I'd advise you not to...
Touch me, the guys will be hiding your...
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
They's clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A great...
Talk. What did you find?
I triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person...
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything. Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you.
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer. Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you...
Tell me what you know about...
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke... See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it.
Talk to your neighbours. They see anything
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to...
Your brother had...
Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some... Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenity.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep.
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just be...
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you...
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year? A brazier. This time of year?
Grab him!
Sis. That him.
How am I to...
Gotta get around him. Come on. I'll whip your mug off, you chat. Give me back. That's it, you're in for it!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Liam?
I know. Here to look for clues and
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell...
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim.
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a... I was looking to give up pouring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like I agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Take care now.
Naturally, we'll stand aside.
Oh, my head's ringing. Awful.
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Human. Priscilla's. Man's footprint. The murderer's, maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
What do you want?
it's nearly night.
Behave, Witcher. Move on.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't see...
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drive...
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in...
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treaties...
Yeah, mortal sin. Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his neck. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once. Gotta find her, now.
Till next time, Master.
Awful pale. God, the Reaper's come for me.
You! Cunt!
Watch where you're walking.
Your bread, your coin, for this slate.
So, how you go with this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done a bit up one, you know.
La morra que canta la historia de ya no
I'm warning you.
este güey.
What you got there? Drag mushroom set. Another drift of infamy. Any magic ones?
Estoy resolviendo un asesinato, güey. Soy detective.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia.
You think any bum off the...
Her life's in danger. That...
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge.
So be it. I'll take you...
Oh, Geralt.
Not pleasant at all. I got...
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in...
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be...
Why, even if it's true, our guards...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims. So let's see how she is. just in...
I find this all very hard to believe. Please, follow...
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Damn, Nick!
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Ándale, 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 Gerardo. Ándale, pendejo, ándale. Fuck.
There he is! Get him!
¿Quién? ¿Ah, yo? No te ¿Qué?
Come on, come closer.
De seguro ya se peló el güey.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once!
Pendejo.
Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but...
Very well. But you should be on your... And... let her be the...
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Tracks just end, as if he vanished.
No, que me es pendejo.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Hello, good. Ah! Ay, casi me muero.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she...
What's the hurry? My boy?
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Oh.
How loutish.
Easy.
Ooh, lout.
Positively devoted to yourself. You make
How
us
loutish.
offended.
Ah, it's you. The all-nighter. Should I unwrap my charms?
Some other time, maybe.
Vamos para arriba.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how they end. You don't stop. Not unless someone gets in your way.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer. Patricia
Bollocks. Your mistake.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
Don't have time for you now, but kill her and I'll find you.
Calm yourself. I shan't do her any permanent harm.
See what I...
Cost you double in the
I'm knackered.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Ah.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Damn.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population...
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You'd not have survived.
The rain will cleanse the city streets of filth.
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of...
Yeah.
Thank you, Geralt.
Did my part.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing.
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion.
Sorry, Geralt.
Say no more. Get well soon.
Yes? Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over... I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives and a...
Farewell.
Careful. 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 Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Ugh, gods damn this weather.
Long dead. Damn, hunters got here first. this is.
Yo tengo ya.
What will the morrow bring?
Folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Take good care of yourself.
I did not know she dealt in magic. Ignorance to my
Freak.
I am.
Oh.
Novigrad stinks.
Witcher, sir! Help!
What's the problem?
Something haunts it. It howls and rattles. Will you see what sort of phantom...
Sounds like a white.
Thank you ever so...
Radovid's not a whit better than Emir. He might even be worse.
Devil's spawn.
Ah!
Goblets after the
Whoa!
latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
Oh, witch. Not a worthy companion.
Spread out! Eternal fire will turn you to ash.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Mm-hmm. Except the hunters knew exactly.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all.
Remember the
Ah! Oh! Oh!
victims, had they?
Gonna kill you!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh.
Nothing new.
Well, pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Vile times when beggars come with letters together, foul their minds.
Not from round here, are you?
Call the guards! Anybody!
Give us a crown.
You do well not to pester folk.
Ah. Que no veo nada.
trap? Yes?
Count Kurt.
Are you here regarding the...
Wanted to hire a witch?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One here.
Not your concern, Lord Dysart. If you'd rather wait for another...
Calm and confident. This I like. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. Now, I've learned the building is said to be...
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes.
Is there anything...
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and is off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost me? No, I'm afraid that's too much. But we're near a price I would consider reasonable. No. No. Yes, agreed.
Fine.
An orchard adjoins the property. The house it's... Back again, Rivian Trap.
Oh!
What a freak.
Greeting.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stuff. Farewell. this is the haunted house. Inhabitants clearly left in a hurry, but a specter would have attacked me already. Inhabitants clearly left in a hurry. Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition. Air flowing through this crack. There's something in there. No one's been here in a while. Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. Looks like a journal. Elemental. Pretty powerful, too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow. Something clicked. to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around.
Piss me trousers.
My mum says I'll turn into a stringer if I don't eat my dinner.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly? Why, the estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that, certainly. The cellar you mentioned, is it in a state to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, we shall see. Ah, your bounty. There you are. And farewell.
My finished.
How dare you! Is he unhappy with the coin changer?
Most probably.
On your way? Or will you stay longer?
Welcome, Master.
Southern.
That's good.
Gonna need deed.
Course. Well, through a series of regrettable events, I came to own a spread of forest ripe for logging, near Novigrad.
Meant details about the monster.
Oh, it's all linked, see? I took on some dwarven loggers, but they came to me, claiming the forest haunted. Said some forest.
Let's talk about my pay, because the current...
You're not cheap, but I can see you've tried to be reasonable. Very well. Let us see it.
I'll take the job. This logger...
Around. Last I saw him, he was drinking away his pay. Said he had to honor his...
Good day. Prosperous dealing. Welcome, Trap. Something ploughed them up good.
Talk to one Breen Hodge.
No liquor. We tried to explain.
He's hot.
Is that so? What?
Tell me about the...
We were making our way out of the forest, loaded with wood like packers. Magnus Rector hollered I should run to the hut for the crossbows, so I ran.
Thanks, Rick.
Kill the bugger.
Logger's hut. Need to find the spot where they died. Deep ruts. Logger's wagon must have stopped here. Then they went down this road, probably towards their clearing. There was a fight here. 2 dwarves and something big. Wounded dwarf tried to flee, bleeding heavily. A dwarf went this way. Deep wound on his back. Bled to death. Roots pinned this one to the ground, so hard he suffocated. Clawed the rock. Must have been angry and strong. Everything says Leshen, a young one. Must have arrived here recently. Need to find its totem. Crows serve Leshens. Should find some near the totem.
Esto va a estar difícil. Lichens. Interesante. Dracónidos. Espectros. Híbridos. Malditos. Hombre lobo. Necrófagos. Agroides. Eso es un demonio. Lichens. Aquí está. Lichens. Fecha para relictos. Nunca cazaremos en este bosque, nunca. Ya ves que no era de aventura, salía el Lynch. Este es un... voy a cazar un Lynch, pero aquí se llaman Lichens. Métete al stream, güey. Esto para raritos, bomba.
Leshen's birds. False trail. ravens looks like. No sign of a totem.
Lost your nerve?
Not a Leshen's birds. False trail. Lo and behold, a Leshen's totem. Now, to destroy it. Ought to piss it off and make it leave its lair.
Es nivel 25 el Lucian, güey. Yo soy 20. Damn. Ah, bueno, violenta esta pelea. Esta polea. Entonces, para llegar más rápido, voy aquí.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
I killed the Leshen that had...
Oh, that's wonderful. Grand even. But...
It's possible, I suppose. I have to find a Witcher if it happens.
Aye, yes, yes. Well, you'd...
Farewell. Must be Honorton, village from the notice. Necrophages, great. Quiet. Soul in sight. Something evil's been here. Necrophage has appeared after. Sword wounds. Fire still burning. This happened recently. Somebody's well off. A Leshen's head, especially for Velen, chopped off with a sharp knife. Well, well. Somebody beat me to it. Died without a fight. Butchered. Gut sliced open. Probably died defending its owner. First cut severed the aorta. Second hit the femoral artery. He died quickly. Didn't put up a fight. Blade pierced her back, between vertebrae. Severed her spinal cord. She couldn't move. Bled to death. Necrophages tore the body apart. Can't say what killed him, though. Blade pierced internal organs. Which hit an artery. Bolt snapped in half. Great. Pitchfork. Dangerous weapon at close quarters. Pitchfork. Dangerous weapon at close quarters. Severed above the elbow. With one blow. Imperial mustache. Plump cheeks. Important man. Cause of death. Stab wound. Blade between the ribs. Straight to the heart. Holding something. Silver chain. Snapped. Ripped it off someone. Shit. Stop. A doll. And a child's footprints. Gotcha.
Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. Calm down. Just want to talk to you.
Leave me be! Killer! Murderer!
I got it wrong.
You've cat eyes! Same as him!
Same as?
Same as him! The bad man who killed everyone!
Did he have two swords on his back?
Not telling you nothing! Go away!
All right, enough. Tell me what happened here.
I'll tell ye. Oh, woods. They was haunted. Some spook. So one came. Looked lost like you, but he bought the spook's headset. Uncle Sam. And then...
And what?
Not sure. Then that witcher, he ran out of the barn, blood all over him, and anybody who... He let me go. I don't know why. And then he went that way, towards the circle where we leave gifts for the gods.
School of the Cat. Thanks. You've been a big help. What?
Me auntie.
I'll take you to her. But this doll's yours, right? Sit tight, kid. If you went off towards the circle, that'd be the place to start. The stone circle. Need to look around. Palm print. And blood. Had his hand on his wound. Slipped and leaned on his hand to catch his balance. Footprints. Barely visible. Must be him. Blood. Still fresh. He's close. Lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first, then we'll see.
Take a seat.
I'll stand. Now talk. Honorton, what happened?
Come on. You know what happened. Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess.
100.
Ha ha, if only. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely covers my potion ingredients.
What had you agreed to?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up, you know the routine. Oh, good sir, me young'uns are starving. There's a war on. Gods have mercy. Show some pity.
Rings a bell, but that's no reason to kill.
I'm not finished. I told them I wouldn't show pity. And if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the lesson back. They got these grim looks. Then the alderman spoke. Come now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men wouldn't take it. Come, you'll get your coin right quick. I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
How the hell did you survive that? Pitchfork wounds are bad. Know that all too well.
I turned at the last instant. Prongs went in shallow, at an angle. Missed my lungs. I admit, I lost my temper. Lost it bad. I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to them begging me for help, and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel, and didn't sheathe it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl. Why'd you spare her?
'Cause... it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have asked if it didn't. Talk.
Reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart. Witcher to Witcher. What now?
Ultimately, it's not my job to judge you.
That's it? Not gonna lecture me? Make me promise to mend my ways?
They call me the Butcher of Blaviken, for good reason. I know how it is. Sometimes heads just roll.
Wait. I'm no cheap prick like those hayseeds. I owe you something. Here, directions to my stash. Take what you want.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Good luck on the path, Wolf.
Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out.
return.
I'm fine. And you don't need to worry.
So you'll take me to my...
Sure thing.
Think I could run...
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I promise.
Then hop on up.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
Cause...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
Gods, what happened?
A monster killed them. A Leshen. They posted a contract, but I arrived too late.
'Twas a lovely village. Good folk lived there.
You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
Funny. Used to be folk were afraid we'd take their kids.
Used to be folk weren't so in need. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 la. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward you.
Time I was on my way.
No.
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up...
Dum 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 dum.
What do you do? Ask a bear to dance?
Young Witcher.
Oi, what no?
The black ones be evil and all. But
Move it!
Plow yourself! Go for the horse!
How long you gonna make me wait?
It's conjuring! You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Foglet, Ghoul, Grave Hag. Wonder why he didn't turn in these trophies. Maybe they tried to cheat him then, too.